like that was how it was going to end, but no. Towards the stoppage time, we had Aslan scoring for Udinese, and that's it. I mean, it went away from the hands of Andanovic, that man. Andanovic actually did keep Inter Milan in that game for such a long time. He made some very, very critical saves. I think Milan will live to fight another day. I mean, they have not been having the best of times right now in the Serie A. Win one, lose one, up and down. Not that Milan that won the Scudetto under Antonio Conte. So who are we expecting to go all the way right about now in the Serie A? Looking at the table, we have Napoli with 17 points. Atalanta also tied on points with them with 17 points. But courtesy of goal difference is why Napoli are ahead of them. And for Udinese, 16 points they have in the bag. Very exciting one. Lazio, surprisingly, I should say, in fourth place with 14 points. Milan in fifth and AS Roma in sixth. Milan with 14 points, AS Roma in 13 with 13 points, I should mention. Away from the Serie A now, a shock defeat, should we say. Augsburg beating Bayern Munich right about now. And not, okay, that's right about now. It was not now. Right about then, anyway, over the weekend. And 1-0 they actually did beat the Bundesliga champions, Bayern Munich. And this is the first defeat for Bayern so far this season. Bayern so far have been caught in Ewedu, Ogbono, okra, every kind of draw soup possible is what Bayern have been eating, but decided to go a step further by actually losing this particular one. And that game, okay, so what I found very funny about that game was that the goalkeeper for Augsburg, he saw the ball more than most of his players did because of how much Bayern were coming towards their attack. I mean, he kept on throwing everything they had. Talking about the Julian Nagelsmann men, they were unable to get something out of that game, unfortunately. But not to worry, I guess they will be living to fight another day. And it's really exciting. What do you think? Do you think that Bayern Munich will be retaining their Bundesliga title this season? Or are we expecting that power will change hands? That's one exciting game for me. And I cannot wait to see. We're going to be having the Bayern Derby later on after the international break. Bayern will be welcoming Leverkusen, Bayern Leverkusen to the Allianz Arena. And I cannot wait to see what that game will have on offer, what's going to have to show for it. I mean, I'm here for all of that drama and more. I'm sure you guys are as well to be a part of the show. Just hit me up, where my TikTokers do well to just say hi and show me some love. And of course, you can be a part of the show. You're going to win 5 GB of data. I mean, if that data, come on. Where are you people? Come and show me how much you actually do know this beautiful game called football. Away from the Bundesliga now, let's go away now to the La Liga, where we had the Madrid Derby. Atletico de Madrid welcoming Real to the Wanda Metropolitano, and Real Madrid continuing their fine form. They have 100% record right there in the La Liga and across all competitions. So Carlo Ancelotti should be absolutely proud of his boys, because no Benzema, no problem is what they've been saying so far. Very exciting game of football, I have to mention. It was feisty. This particular fixture, usually it delivers a lot of times on the Reds, on the drama, on the feistiness. I mean, it is the Madrid Derby, for crying out loud. So we had a lot to talk about in that particular game. Atletico de Madrid, I mean, Rodrigo, let's talk about that one first. Rodrigo getting himself a beautiful goal. The assist, would I say, was even more beautiful, but I mean, the assist and the goal was very beautiful. Tchouaméni assisting that one. Rodrigo not making any mistake about putting that at the back of the net. And Federico Valverde doubled that. I mean, at the same time, twice the time, all right. Rodrigo did score in the 18th minute, and Valverde did score another beautiful goal in the 36th minute. Atletico de Madrid tried to give us a comeback, but it wasn't to come, actually. The comeback did not back, all right. Mario Hermoso getting a score, getting a goal in the 83rd minute, and of course, he also got himself sent off in the 90th minute. Kind of drama, so injury time kind of drama going on there. That red card on Mario Hermoso, it was a foul of this gentleman, I should mention, the former Arsenal man. And that game, I don't know, that the foul, I felt like, was it too soft at some point? Should they have been given, considering Atletico were trying to get something in that particular game? But hey, I don't think Diego Simeone will be complaining too much. Okay, I'm sure he's going to be complaining. He wouldn't be happy with his boys' courtesy. That's very, very interesting. But hey, we do know that Atletico so far have been struggling this season. It's not been the easiest. It's not been the smoothest of games for them, of start to the La Liga. But hey, we've seen how the rest of the season will be shaping up for the Madrid Giants, away from Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid drama that did go down at the Wanda. Let's now move away to the Camp Nou, where Barcelona welcomed Elche. Barca needed to give us a quick feedback off of that their loss to Bayern Munich in the Champions League 2 weeks ago, but they did do that in fine form. 3 goals Barca registered against Elche, and it could have been more than that. Lewandowski getting 2 goals in that particular encounter, and Memphis Depay also registering his own goal. 3 goals it was for Barcelona. I see the love on TikTok. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Keep on liking. And of course, if you're ready to put your knowledge to the test, if you're ready to put your football knowledge to the test, you can just be a part of the show just by indicating, just ask me. That's all. Ask it and it shall be given to you. All you have to do is to make a request, and I'll be accepting for you to join me right here and just come and sit down on the hot seat and just feel the heat a bit, and then you get to win 5 GB of data if you actually did get my final question correctly. But hey, not to worry, if you don't get 5 GB of data, there's still something else you can win, which is still data, but just not up to 5 GB. All right, guys, away now from the La Liga, and a lot of exciting stuff started happen in the La Liga. Let's go now to the EPL, where we had partial kind of, not partial contact, all right. We had a lot of games, but not the number of games we would have expected to see, because a lot of games were actually postponed in that one. Wolves taking on Manchester City. Okay, I see a caller. Hello and welcome. Anybody home? Hello? Hi, welcome. Good evening, welcome. My name is Omalabake. What's your name? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I'm struggling to hear you. If you can hear me, I don't know what's going on with the network connection right there. But while I'm trying to sort that out, let's talk about Wolves taking on Manchester City at the Molineux. Wolves did concede a very, very quick goal, courtesy Jack Grealish, in the first minute of that particular one. And Erling Haaland decided to help them double their woes right there. 2 goals to 0 it was in favor of Manchester City, and then Phil Foden scored a 3rd goal right there. So, and unfortunately, it went from fire pan to fire for Wolves, because they did have a man sent off, so they went down to 10 men in that game. Nathan Collins was the man who had his working papers in the particular encounter, and I think we'll live to fight another day for Bruno Lage men. They'll be looking to get back to winning ways, because it's not been going so well for them in the EPL so far this season. They've been struggling. Not the quintessential Wolves you expect to see. And before, Wolves used to cause so much problem for City, but no, at the moment City have their number, and they call them regularly, and they've been picking it, as a matter of fact. All right, away from Wolves taking on Manchester City. Let's talk about the Friday games. Aston Villa did play on Friday, actually, before the Saturday round of games, that one, and very exciting game, I should say, but he only gave us 1 goal. But hey, the goal was enough, as a matter of fact. Aston Villa won, Southampton won. I don't think Steven Gerrard was going to complain at all. I mean, he absolutely had to take it right there. I mean, the goal coming courtesy of Jacob Ramsey, the young lad. 3 points in the bag for Villa right there. I have a caller. Hello, anybody home? Oh, okay, welcome. Okay, Omar today. What football club do you support? I can hear you. Can you hear me? can hear you loud and clear, actually. All right, so did you get my question? I said, what football club do you support? Omotunde, are you there? I don't think you are, because I don't know. There seems to be a glitch with the network right there. Okay, away from Aston Villa taking on Southampton, let's look at Nottingham Forest taking on Fulham right there. Nottingham Forest, for me, I think I'll call them the 23-man team. Okay, they had a very, very busy summer transfer window because they signed 23 players. You're shocked? Don't be shocked. Because they signed 23 players. And for me, I think that's going to be their undoing this season. It's going to be a really tough ask if just remain in the Premier League. Next season is going to be quite the ask, and it's going to show mental fortitude from them to be able to stay on in the league. But hey, 2-3, they lost to Fulham. Right there, Tawa Awoni getting himself on the score sheet. Lewis O'Brien as well scoring for Nottingham Forest. For Fulham, though, it was Tosin Adarabioyo. Polio also getting himself on the score sheet. And it was quite the game, I should say. It was a game that delivered on goals. We had more than enough goals, all right, to go around right there. 5 goals, 1 game. And for Fulham, if we're talking about Fulham, I mean, Fulham are that team that come to the Premier League and they go back to the Championship. They come back again. They just like to enjoy the visit and the travel that they do right there. But hey, let's see if Nottingham Forest will be staying on in the league this season. I mean, I'm looking forward to them staying. They've got they have Nigerians right there, all right. Fulham also have, I don't know, I think the battle for the top and the battle for the bottom side is going to be quite feisty. The relegation battle and the Premier League title, who is going to win it, who is going to go back to the Championship, or who is going to go to the Championship. By going back, I mean for the teams that got promoted, newly promoted side, talking about Bournemouth, talking about Forest, and talking about Fulham. I'm expecting them to go back to where they're coming from. For the teams that have been in the EPL, though, things are not going so well. Have not been going so well. Notably will be Leicester City. Leicester sits comfortably in 20th place. And something has got to give for Brendan Rodgers' side. Something most definitely had to give. We need to talk about Forest as well. Forest are there quite comfortable in 19th place. And you have West Ham United, surprisingly under David Moyes, in 18th place. Wolves in 17th. Palace in 16th. Villa in 15th, Southampton in 14th. What are you guys expecting? Are you expecting some switches to go on? I do expect switches to go on. I think that Leicester maybe might be able to turn around their luck, because if they're not careful, they will find themselves in the League 2. It's not going to be the Championship. It's going to be the league, like the 3rd tier of English football, but something has got to give. And what is it that is going to give? Is there a change in management? Are we expecting Brendan Rodgers to get his working papers soon if the results continue this way? And for the Summits now, two opposite end of the spectrum, Arsenal, the Gunners right there, they had a very, very good outing over Brentford at the Community Stadium with Fabio Vieira getting himself on the score sheet. Gabriel Jesus also scoring a stunning header, a beautiful header. That one was assisted by Granit Xhaka. And what else am I leaving out in the action? I mean, I mentioned that they scored 3 goals. Oh, the defender right there, William Saliba, was the first person to actually, knock on the goaling door, and the door actually opened for him. His second goal of the season for the Gunners. For Fabio Vieira, he had his full debut for Arsenal, and what a way to crown out by getting a stunner of a goal right there, away from the London derby. I mean, Brentford are in Arsenal. They say Brentford are in Arsenal. Brentford are in London, and Arsenal are in London as well. So it was quite the game. If you remember last season, Brentford did get one up over Arsenal. The season opener, that was Brentford's first game in the top tier after such a long time away, about 70-something years away from the top tier, and they got that one 2-0 over Arsenal. But Arsenal were not going to great this time around. So Arsenal 3, Brentford 0 in handed. I think it's time for Thomas Frank and his boys to go and do some things. That game, I actually expected Ivan Toney to get himself on the score sheet, considering the kind of form he came into this particular one with. away from that game, let's talk about Newcastle and Bournemouth. If you don't know the connection between that, don't worry, I will tell you. This is Eddie Howe facing his former side. If you don't know, Eddie Howe used to be the coach of Bournemouth, and for me, that was a game I was looking forward to. I hear that I have a caller. Hello. On today, is that you? Are you back? Oh, what is this network? No, talk to me. What is this? I can't even hear nothing. Hello, are you there? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you want to be a part of the show. I would love for you to be a part of the show as well. I mean, all this data, who do I want to give it to? I can't have it by myself. How can I be generous if I'm not giving people data? How? People should not let them take my title away from me. Don't do that. Network, be kind, please. Okay, talking about Newcastle Bournemouth. Yeah, that game was one I was looking forward to. Eddie Howe used to be the coach of Bournemouth, all right, and now is facing off with his former side back in the Premier League. Bournemouth back after a few seasons away. So now, but that game ended in a draw though. Newcastle won, Bournemouth won. Philip Billing was the man who got the goal first for Bournemouth, and Alexander Isak from the penalty spot got a point for his side. 1-1. What a penalty it was. It was a very, very well taken one. So the Spurs were shared at the St. James's Park. Right there. Hello? Hello? I'm struggling to hear you, actually. I'm struggling to hear you. Hello, I can hear you now. Welcome, welcome. I was asking you earlier, what football club do you support? All right, the Blues. Or should I call you guys the London Cowboys? But you know, it's like your owner. He just wants people to be bantered so well and so much because if this London Cowboy, anyhow, so we have the Dallas Cowboys, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm struggling to hear you more today. I'm struggling very. I'm having to strain my ears to be able to hear you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with the network, but away from on today, I don't know. I'll have to take you off and then see if you can reconnect. I really hope you can request and then you reconnect because this network it didn't beat ham at all. Away from Newcastle, Bournemouth, we had an 8-goal thriller. That one happened at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham welcomed Leicester City, ailing Leicester City, to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and that one ended 6-2. Son Heung-min registering his first goal. Let me tell you, he did not just do one. He did 3 goals in one game, and that was quite the tally. I should mention it was quite a goal. It was quite a game. It was so Sonny started this particular game. He came on as a substitute, and I know not scoring for such a few games, considering his quality that you know Son Heung-min for. He had to mess with his confidence, but hey, he got back his mojo quite quickly. I should mention what a goal for him. What a hat trick. It was quite a beautiful one. He scored with his left foot, his right. Stunning goals from long range it was. And the thing is, he did the same kind of thing against Leicester City last season, and he decided to do another one, just like a DJ Khaled something, for Tottenham Hotspur right there. And it's quite sad for Leicester that at some point in that game, you actually thought they were going to get something from them. You thought they were going to get something from Tottenham, but hey, it wasn't to be because it could have been 3-3 at some point. shout out to Hugo Lloris. He made a very, very key save to keep Leicester away from actually equalizing in that one. So let me run you through the goal scorers. Tottenham, let's say Tottenham, Leicester City actually pulled first blood in that particular game. They scored first, courtesy of a Yuri Tillemans penalty. Harry Kane did equalize. It was 1-1. Eric Dyer did score of a beautiful header. Ivan Perisic's assist. It was 2-1 in favor of Tottenham Hotspur. And James Maddison scored a stunner of a goal. It was 2-2. It was balanced. Okay, half time, everybody go back to your corner, go back to your corner. They resumed the second half. Rodrigo Bentancur scored very, very early in the second half. It was 3-2. Leicester looked like they were going to get back in that one, but Hugo Lloris was not having that. And then you had the Son Heung-min show a 13-minute hat-trick he had right there for him. Beautiful, beautiful goal right there. Oh no, should I say goals? Actually, yeah, there were 3. And what an hat-trick it was. What a boost for his confidence. He didn't give us his signature celebration moves, but hey, Son is back. That's why he just announced, like, I'm back again. All right, then, away from that action, which other game am I leaving out? I'm thinking there's one game I'm skipping or something. But hey, we're looking forward to a very, very tasty fixture next time out in the Premier League. We're having the international break, so football fans, just enjoy international football for the next few games, 2 weeks, all right, this weekend and the next. And by the 1st of October, 30th of September, 1st of October, we'll be having some very, very tasty fixtures. We have the London Derby, Arsenal, Tottenham. We have the Manchester Derby. Oh my Lord. See, this is the kind of games I like to experience and enjoy and all of that stuff. So which of the games are you guys looking forward to? So since the network, I decided to go and rain on my parade. Unfortunately, I've not had I've had callers, but unfortunately, I've not been able to hear them, and they've not been able to hear me. So the ministry have not moved to permanent site, unfortunately. No thanks to network. But hey, I hope for the next edition of the show, I'm going to get callers, and I'm going to get winners, and I can then give and live up to my name. Amula Baka, the generous one, just in case you're wondering what. I know some haters are there like, you know, what's generous? Is it easy to be giving one individual 5 GB of data? Talk to me. All right, a quick rundown to the games we're going to be seeing next time out when the EPL does resume. Arsenal taking on Tottenham. I already mentioned that. The London Derby. What a derby is going to be. I mean, okay, so it's not just the London Derby, it's the North London. Oh God. Arsenal Tottenham, which is quite a game. Mikel Arteta facing off with Antonio Conte. Liverpool taking on Brighton. Brighton did rain on Liverpool's parade last season. Would they be able to continue in that stead without their manager, the former manager now, Graham Potter? Okay, a new man is in town. All right, let's see the Roberto De Zerbi's first game in charge of Brighton. Let's see if he's going to get one over Jurgen Klopp right there. Fulham taking on Newcastle. Southampton taking on Everton. Bournemouth taking on Brentford. I already mentioned. West Ham taking on Wolves. Crystal Palace taking on Chelsea. Another London derby right there. And Leicester City taking on Forest. Did I mention City taking on United? Did I? Oh, I know. Ten Hag's first Manchester derby. Eric Ten Hag's first Manchester derby. I cannot wait to see how that one is going to go down. In the Bundesliga, we're having Bayern Munich taking on Bayern Leverkusen. Let's see if Bayern will get back to winning ways. Before this draw, before this loss to Augsburg, they had actually drawn 3 consecutive games. Let's see if they'll be able to bounce back. I mean, they have quality for days in that squad. That same squad as Thomas Muller, you have Sadio Mane, you have Leroy Sané, you have Jamal Musiala, you have Joshua Kimmich, you have Goretzka, you have Pavard, I think is how injured though. You have Luka Hernandez, you have Upamecano, you have Manuel Neuer, you have Delict. Hey, just one squad though. It is not easy. Okay, I hear that I have a caller. A little birdie told me. Hello, anybody home? Third time. I hope it's going to be it. Hi, Omo today. Welcome back to the show. How are you? I'm great. Thank you. Thank you so much for asking. So I was talking about, I mean, you say you're a Chelsea fan. Yeah, am I correct? Okay, you took that out of my mouth. I was about to actually. All right, so let me give you a quick rundown of how this is going to work. I'm going to be asking you 8 questions. 8 very simple football questions in 5 stages. The first round is the preliminary round. I'll ask you 3 questions. If you can answer at least 2 correctly, you move on to the next round, which is the second round. In the second round, I'll be asking you 2 questions. If you can answer at least 1 correctly, you move on to the next round, which is the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, I'll be asking you 1 question. If you can answer at least 1 correctly, you move on to the semi-final. Semi-final, 1 question. If you get that correctly, you move on to the final. In the final, 1 question. If you get that correctly, that's it. You win 5 GB of data. Are you ready? All right, then, did I also mention that you have 10 seconds to give me an answer after I have read out the question as well as the options to you? You are capable now. Come on. No. Are you scared? Are you not? It's the hot seat, but it's not that hot. As a matter of fact, it's lukewarm. My questions are that cheap. Oh, they start. Okay, but anyhow, Dana was enough faced you though, so don't upset me. You lost to Dynamo Zainab. I'm a Liverpool fan. Can you beat that? No, talk to me. Can you beat that? Okay, so I think I walked into that one. I asked for it and I got it. All right, let's get back to the business of the day. All right, your first question. N'Golo Kante moved to Chelsea from which of these clubs? N'Golo Kante moved to Chelsea from which of these clubs? He joined Chelsea from which club? A, Bologna, B, Leicester City, C, Brighton and Hove Albion, and C, Ken. Leicester City, absolutely correct. Your next question. So now this is a Chelsea question. I mean, you're a Chelsea fan, so come and defend how much you actually love your club. Which player got the first red card of the season for Chelsea, the 2022-2023 campaign? Which player got the first red card of the season for Chelsea in the 2022-2023 campaign? A, Marco Correa, B, Kalidou Koulibaly, C, Thiago Silva, and D, Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher, unfortunately, is the correct answer. Yes, Gallagher got the first red card for Chelsea this season. Your next question. Let's see if we can do 3 out of 3 in this round. Anthony Santos. Anthony Santos signed for Manchester United from which team? Anthony Santos joined United from which of these teams? A, Benfica, B, Ajax, C, Ajax. Yes, Ajax is the correct answer. It is Ajax. I know you are right. You are right. This is about Chelsea fans. Your pride. Okay, you are in the second round. Your second, okay, the fourth question for you, but the first question of this round, you have to get 1 question correctly in this round. You absolutely have to. All right, your first question of this round. Alexander Isak signed for Newcastle from which team? I'll tell you, it's actually a Spanish club. So Alexander Isak joined Newcastle from which of the Spanish clubs? A, Real Betis, B, Real Madrid, C, Athletic Bilbao, and D, Real Sociedad. Yes, Alexander Isak. Real Sociedad, final answer. Absolutely correct. Real Sociedad is the correct answer. When he moved was when Real Sociedad signed Umar Sadiq as his replacement, the Nigerian. Okay, you're doing 4 out of 4. I love this confidence. Okay, let's do it. Your 5th question. Even though you've already qualified for the knockout phases, I'll ask you this question just for asking sake. Mohamed Salah scored his first. You have not gotten to the data phase yet. At this point, if you crash out now, you're not winning anything. If you get a quarterfinal question, is when you get 1 GB of data. So, are you ready? All right, Mohamed Salah scored his first Premier League goal of the season for Liverpool against which team? In case you don't know Mo Salah, he plays for Liverpool, okay? He scored his first Premier League goal for Liverpool against his first Premier League goal of the season, okay? Not his first of his career against for Liverpool, no. Against which team? A, Bournemouth, B, Fulham, C, Manchester United, and D, Newcastle United. Are you sure? All right, Fulham final answer. Well, I'm very sorry to tell you that Fulham, see, you know, if you had gone with Newcastle, you would have been wrong. If you'd gone with Bournemouth, that would have been incorrect. The correct answer is actually between Fulham and Manchester United. Yes, Mohamed Salah did score against Manchester United in Liverpool's loss against United. He scored that lone goal for Liverpool. But his first goal of the season was actually registered against Fulham. You're absolutely correct. You are in the quarterfinals of the competition. Let's see if you can continue this winning streak. 5 out of 5 so far. Okay, let's do this. Your final, let's say final, no, my bad. Your quarterfinal question. Let's get it. Your quarterfinal question. This is very, very simple. If you're a football fan, I think you should know this one. Neymar Jr. joined Barcelona from which team? Neymar Jr. joined Barcelona from which club? A, Santos, B, Corinthians, C, Fluminense, and D, Sao Paulo. Santos. Well, the correct answer actually is not Corinthians. The correct answer is not Fluminense. The answer is actually between Santos and Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo would have been the absolutely incorrect answer. So Santos is the correct answer. Neymar joined Barcelona from Santos for an undisclosed amount, of which we hear is a very, very big amount of money. And I mean, Barca did have a great time with him. I mean, if you remember the MSN right there for Barcelona. Okay, you're doing well so far. Let's see if you can continue this run. Let's see. Can you do something? All right, your question, your semi-final question. Are you ready? Hello? Oh, okay. Your question. Alison Becker scored a match. Can you hear me? All right. Alison Becker scored a match-winning header for Liverpool against which team? He scored that in the 2020-2021 campaign. It was a match-winning header. Liverpool needed a win in that game. And Alisson, the unlikely goal scorer, gave them that. Against which team did he score this goal? A, West Bromwich Albion, B, West Ham United, C, Brighton and Hove Albion, and D, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Against Wolves, Wolverhampton Wanderers right there. Okay, final answer, Wolves. Wolves, you say. Okay, let's see if Omotunde gets this one correctly. It's about time for me to let you know. I enjoy this period, this particular part of the show so much, just in case people are wondering. All right, see if Alison, what team Becker score a match-winning header against, he scored for Liverpool against which team in the 2020-2021 campaign? The options were West Bromwich Albion, B, West Ham United, C, Brighton and Hove Albion, and D, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Today went for Wolverhampton Wanderers, which is Wolves, just in case you're wondering. Well, Albion was the incorrect answer. It wasn't Brighton and Hove Albion. It also was not West Ham United. So the correct answer lies between West Bromwich Albion and Wolverhampton Wanderers. Unfortunately, Wolverhampton Wanderers actually is not the correct answer. Alisson scored a match-winning header for Liverpool against West Bromwich Albion in the injury time of that one. That goal was actually what decided if Liverpool were going to be in the Champions League for the 2021-2022 campaign. So I'm so sorry I'm not today, but not to worry. You didn't get my semi-final question right, but you still get something in the bag just for trying. Because I'm so generous like that. I'm that nice, I'm that kind, and all of that stuff. You still get a bit of data for yourself right there. Well done, well done. You got 3 gigabytes of data for yourself. So shout out to you. Well done. All right, then. Just all you have to do is to just put up your phone number. So and your network of choice as well, your phone number and your network of choice, so we can credit you immediately. All right, so you can credit you immediately, and don't forget to tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your rival club fans, tell them about the goodness CTV is doing. You sent your number, yes? Okay, so as soon as we credit you with the data, please do well to let us know. So for the doubting Thomasinas and Thomases around can also see that we actually keep to a promise right there. So thank you so much about today, and I hope that Chelsea's new era under Graham Potter would go well for you guys, or should I call the London Cowboys under Graham Potter would go well for you people. All right then, thank you so much for being a part of the show. It's time for me to collect my microphone from you. So thank you so much and have a good one, right? So you can still comment in the comment section to let us know when you've gotten the data. We've already done the crediting. So as soon as you do get it, please let us know. Okay, that's it. My first contestant. I mean, the third time was actually the Try Network. Tried, but no, Motunde was more stubborn than the network was, and so was I actually. So shout out to him. He got 3 gigabytes of data for himself right there, which is quite the feat. The maximum amount of data you can win is 5 gig, but I can just be generous enough and double it and do it 10 gigabytes. You should not dare me. If you dare me really, I can double it and make it 20. I can make it 1 terabyte. I can. Don't try me, don't try me. All right, I think I have another person. Let's see. Oh, network. But hey, if you know your football really well and you're willing to defend the love, and if you're ready to come and show me what you're about, regardless of whatever club it is that you're supporting, okay, just come on here. I have a potpourri of 8 questions randomly selected for you, and we'll see if you can get my questions correctly and win data just for yourself. Okay, guys, it's about time I get myself out of the studio. I do not want to leave. I'd love to have more winners, but the time is up, and I have to get out of the studio really quickly because of my old guy at the top. You guys know, all right. But if I do have another contestant, I'll absolutely love for you guys to be a part of the show as well. But hey, there'll be a next time, most definitely. Keep it locked right here on CTV. I am your girl. Omalaba Keraji is my name, aka the Generous Labi. Did I just say that? You guys know how I feel about nicknames, right? But hey, if Ose is the special one, I'm going to be the generous one right there. I mean, I share data for a living. I give data out for a living. It's the least I can do. All right, guys, do well to enjoy the international break and enjoy country football and continental football. The UEFA Nations League will be ongoing during this period to keep us company. I know you guys feel, I always feel the same way to when club football is gone, but not to worry. There's a lot of football action to keep us occupied right there. A lot of things to look forward to. And your team, Okay, I would say your boys will get to rest, but they'll be playing for their country. So how much rest? No peace for the wicked kind of situation. All right, guys, do well to take care of yourself. Have a fabulous day and keep it locked right here. Many more premium content coming your way from our stables, movies, from movies. Moviepedia for movie lovers, Nigerian movie lovers. We're going to be asking you questions about Nigerian movies, all right? So if you know your movie really well, come on here. It's very simple. Just come and defend the love, all right? For music lovers as well, it is Music and Me, so you can always be a part of that one. If you love, are you Team Oxlade? Are you Team Fireboy? Are you Perrin and Perrin? Are you Bugan? Whatever it is that you are, or you are Joe Hine, whatever it is that you are doing, come on here. I'm going to ask you questions about this beautiful music, Nigerian music, I mean Afrobeat to the world and all of that stuff. Our music is going not global, it's transcending the world. We are living here, we're going to Mars, Jupiter, Pluto, everywhere. Yeah, aliens have to hear Nigerian music too. Away from that one, for food lovers, which is where my seat is. Yeah, you cannot insult me. I love food, and so upon do regardless still. All right, guys, we're going to be asking you questions about food. Can you cook? Do you love food? Do you understand how to put meals together? Do you understand the nutrients you're getting from which or what and what? Come on, how well do you know food and cooking? All right, we're going to be testing your knowledge on that one. It's also football analysis. We'll talk about everything happening in the world of football. There's a lot. I can't even talk about it finish. I know, do you understand? I can't finish, Stick around, guys. CTV is the #1 online television station, and we've got you guys covered, informing you, entertaining you, just giving you guys premium entertainment. Right there, it's about time for me to go and drink water. It's a lot. You think this job is easy? No, you don't talk to me. But I love you anyway, and I love to be with you guys and hanging with you. Has been so much fun. I've been seeing you guys, your likes on TikTok. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Keep on liking and keep on following us. Check out our page for many more exciting contents, all right? It's about time for me to carry my Gwangwara and portmanteau out of the studio, but don't worry, I'll be back before you know it. Just keep a date with us, all right? Take care, guys, and have a fabulous one. Bye-bye.